Alison Victoria was once a household name on HGTV, known for her high-end renovations and stunning designs, particularly on Windy City Rehab. She became a star renovating multi-million-dollar homes in Chicago, showcasing her exceptional design skills. The show's charm lay in her on-screen chemistry with contractor Donovan Eckhardt, and it quickly became a fan favorite. But behind the scenes, the show's success was overshadowed by a series of legal and financial troubles that would change Victoria's life forever. With mounting lawsuits, construction violations, and a fractured partnership, she found herself in the eye of a storm that tested her both personally and professionally. The downfall, legal troubles and lawsuits. The rise of Windy City Rehab was rapid, but by mid-2019, the series began to unravel when construction violations surfaced. The Chicago Department of Buildings revealed that Eckhardt's company had completed work without the proper permits on multiple properties. This led to over 10 stop work orders and put the show in jeopardy. For Victoria, this revelation was shocking. She later claimed that she was unaware of the violations before they were publicly exposed. The mounting legal issues from these mistakes began to snowball, leading to multiple lawsuits, a strained partnership, and personal impact. As the legal troubles intensified, so did the strain on Victoria's partnership with Donovan Eckhardt. On television, fans saw their growing tension and disagreements over finances and project management. In Season 2 of Windy City Rehab, Victoria's emotional distress was evident as she confronted Eckhardt on camera. The mounting issues were becoming increasingly personal and public. In one of the most heartbreaking moments, viewers saw Victoria visibly upset, standing in an empty construction site, overwhelmed by the cascading troubles. The situation not only affected her career, but also her personal life, leading to significant losses. The lawsuits, a crushing blow. In December 2019, a lawsuit was filed by a family that had purchased a $1.36 million house renovated by Victoria and Eckhardt. The house had significant issues, including leaking ceilings, water damage, and structural defects. The family sued for consumer fraud, breach of contract, and negligent work, which only added to Victoria's legal burdens. As a shareholder in the company, Victoria found herself financially and legally responsible, leading her to spend about $700,000 of her own money to repair the damages and settle the issues. Despite these efforts, the lawsuit, along with others, drained her resources and nearly wiped out everything she had built over the years. Eckhardt's lawsuit, the fight for his reputation. By early 2021, the tension between Victoria and Eckhardt reached its peak. In a bid to clear his name, Eckhardt filed a defamation lawsuit against Discovery Inc. and Big Table Media, claiming that the producers had manipulated the portrayal of him on Windy City Rehab. He argued that the editing made him appear solely responsible for the construction violations and financial losses, while Victoria was shown as the innocent party. Despite the claims of manipulation, the court ultimately dismissed the case in 2022, stating there was insufficient evidence of malicious intent. Eckhardt's attempt to restore his public image was unsuccessful, and he faced ongoing criticism. Rebuilding after the storm. A new direction. After a series of painful losses, both financially and emotionally, Victoria decided to take control of her career. She cut ties with Eckhardt and shifted the focus of Windy City Rehab in its third season. The show, which had originally centered on real estate investments, moved toward designing homes for private clients. This change allowed Victoria to regain more control over her projects and avoid the same risks that led to her previous troubles. The decision was also a strategic move to protect her reputation and limit future liability. Personal loss. The passing of her father. As if the professional turmoil wasn't enough, Victoria also faced personal heartache in early 2021 when her father passed away. During this difficult time, she was already dealing with the media scrutiny, lawsuits, and the collapse of her marriage. The death of her father was a pivotal moment in her life, forcing her to reassess her priorities. It made her realize that she could no longer carry the same strong image she once had, and she needed to focus on her health and personal well-being. Turning point: the sale of her dream home. In 2024, Victoria made a bold decision. She sold her warehouse apartment in Bucktown, which had once been a symbol of her success. The apartment had been featured on Windy City Rehab as part of a special episode titled Alison's Dream Home. The decision to sell it was both a financial necessity and a symbolic step in her rebuilding process. Victoria shared in an interview that she no longer felt attached to material possessions, and that the house no longer held any positive value for her. This act of letting go marked a clear shift in her mindset, focusing less on material success and more on personal growth. New beginnings, a focus on mental health and personal life. In 2023, Victoria began to share more about her personal life, including a new relationship with director Brant Anderson. This marked a new chapter in her life, one where she was prioritizing balance and emotional well-being. Unlike her previous relationship with Luke Harding, which ended during the controversies surrounding Windy City Rehab, Anderson provided Victoria with stability and support. The fact that he was not involved in the construction or television industry allowed her to keep her personal life separate from the drama of her public persona. Entrepreneurship, a new business model. In addition to rebuilding her public image, Victoria shifted her focus to entrepreneurship. In 2024, she founded a design company called briefly Gorgeous. This new venture allowed her to take full control of her projects, working with private clients on custom home designs without relying on real estate investments. This business model helped her reduce financial risk and allowed her to focus purely on her design expertise. Unlike her earlier projects, Victoria now had complete ownership of both the creative process and the business side of her work, ensuring transparency and a higher level of quality control. The future. Maintaining control over her legacy. Looking ahead, Victoria is determined to continue rebuilding her career, not based on the ups and downs of television stardom, but on her expertise and passion for design. She has begun to limit her appearances on television, choosing projects that focus solely on her skills as a designer, rather than relying on reality show drama for success. Her recent appearances on shows like Battle on the Beach and Rock the Block were more about showcasing her design prowess than about personal conflicts. This shift in focus highlights her dedication to her craft and her desire to build a legacy based on her work, not the controversies that once defined her. Embracing balance, Victoria's new philosophy. Alison Victoria's journey has been one of growth, both personally and professionally. After years of being thrust into the public eye amidst scandals and legal battles, she now seeks to live a life more balanced and aligned with her values. By focusing on her mental health, her business, and her personal relationships, she has gradually distanced herself from the fame-driven pressures of her earlier career. The sale of her Bucktown apartment and her more private personal life indicate a new direction for Victoria, one where she no longer feels the need to prove herself through material possessions or media appearances. She is creating a future, where success is measured by personal fulfillment and the quality of her work. Conclusion: a new chapter. Alison Victoria's story is a testament to resilience and the power of reinvention. After enduring the public scrutiny of lawsuits, a bitter partnership breakup, and the pressure of maintaining a television persona, she has emerged stronger and more focused than ever. Through entrepreneurship, a commitment to design, and a newfound balance in her personal life, she has redefined her career and reputation. Her journey serves as a reminder that setbacks, no matter how challenging, can lead to transformation and new beginnings. With a clearer vision for her future, Alison Victoria is building a legacy based on her passion, expertise, and determination.